Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who is Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right. The date today is Saturday, 13th June 2020. The time right now is 4:24 in the morning. I just slept and I got up at around just 2 hours ago. Let's move in. And this is not the news that you'll hear in the Gulf News, Khaleej Times, or national newspaper, because obviously if you stay in UAE or the Middle East, you can't speak openly. So this is the news that I get from people. Okay, let's move on. The first one is I got someone who works in this one, Landmark Group. Landmark Group, this guy told me, he's at a senior level. He said they have terminated a large number of managers, large number of managers and employees. And they have just been called and terminated because obviously revenues are down. It seems then some of the outlets, I'm not giving specific because then they'll manage to zero down on who the guy is, which I don't want. It seems that their revenues are down by 65%. So during the crisis, everything was locked down. So obviously it was nothing. It climbed up to 20%, 25%, and now it is much more better than what it was. It seems it's double. Okay, so this clearly shows that people are trying to move back to normal. People still have money, which I told you, and people are trying to, live a normal life. So I told you this before. Money doesn't just magically vanish. People are not, all of them are not poor. It's just the majority are middle class people. The majority are these normal average people who have lost their jobs, and especially the ones who are living hand to mouth and the ones who are living far beyond their means, who have taken bank loans, who have taken mortgage loans, personal loans, credit card loans, and living on salary you get and you pay off all these loans, salary you get and you pay off these loans. So those people will be jacked. But otherwise, normal people, they live normal lives. And it seems even in shopping malls, there is footfall. Not many people are buying, but people are still spending money. Okay, so that's kind of good. I was also informed by a manager of a retail brand. He requested me not to give his name. He speaks Arabic, very fluent. He was good at his job. He was getting 8,500 dirhams before. Now he's getting 2,000 dirhams. Okay, from 8,500, now he's getting 2,000. And he was told, take it or leave it. Okay. And some other cases, it seems people have been terminated from their jobs and they have been told you can go get another job. They have given them 6 months, grace period. Okay, we'll not cancel your visa. We'll not put any problems. Just go. In fact, I was very surprised. I don't want to give specific details, but one guy actually wrote to me after I uploaded the video where one very big consulting company. He was working for them. They wrongly terminated him. And it seems that he was told they'll not pay him 3 months' salary or something like that. Indian guy. He took them to court, and to my surprise, it seems that he was wrongfully. They put the case in his favor that he was wrongfully terminated. They had to pay him back his 3 months' salary. They had to pay the court expenses, and he was compensated. So these are one of rare stories. Like I told you, I will share with you whatever I get, whether it goes for what I'm saying or against what I'm saying. I will tell you what I receive. Okay. So he said that, justice still prevails, but the reason he succeeded is because he had all his paperwork in order and he showed them the written communication. Always remember, written emails, written communication is what has power. Verbally, anyone promises you anything, nothing works. So please keep these things in mind. Okay. The next one is I got Radha Sterling, who is the CEO of Detained in Dubai. I never expected. She actually shared my post and she said thank you. So I was very honored that someone who is a very powerful personality, sent me a message. Truly humbled by her. Next one. This one is by looking at the number, the phone. I can't show you the number, but the cell phone number of this individual was the same digit. Okay, it was the same fucking day. I couldn't. The minute I saw the phone number, I knew this is a big guy. I can't show you the number. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the number, but the number is the same. It's fucking same. It's unfucking believable. Same digit. Okay. So this guy, very big position, works for the airlines. This is what he sent me, and I'm going to share it with you. Okay. He says, "Hi Loy, great channel. Would subscribe if I had an account. Most of the big guys don't have an account, by the way. I was asked to contact you. I'm in the top management of the airline. Okay. You can imagine what airline. As you see, at these times, we do not need negativity and defamation. Totally agree with you. Okay. The whole industry is collapsing and it's much larger on a bigger scale that one could understand. Just to give you a hint, all the aircrafts are owned by financial institutions and not the airlines. We as a Tier 1 airline tend to lease our aircrafts for an average of 10 years and then back to the lessor for another one, brand new, for another 10 years. And the cycle continues. The returned aircrafts are leased again to the second tier operators and so on till the aircraft is sold for parts, usually in 20 years since inception. So what I'm trying to say is that since flights are halted, airlines don't pay the lessor and the lessor finds itself in deficit. As you can imagine that a financial institution is a bank backed by common people's account deposits. This is how a bank works. Your deposit that you see in your balance sheet is just a number. The real money are circulating more, making more money for the bank. From here on, you can guess yourself what will lead when a bank are in deficit. So aviation industry is the second largest commercial industry after pharmaceutical. A multi-trillion dollar industry. Anyway, wait 1 second. Anyhow, what I'm trying to say is ask you if you could maybe say on your channel that the crew positions is an entry level job, and although being easy and lucrative, people should not stay there for decades. It's like a financial bridge where you can make money when you are young and use this money to invest in yourself when you get a university degree and move on. Absolutely, I agree with you. A very wise person. Nothing but respect to you, sir. If the welcome is overstayed, that leads them not to be able to find a suitable post once laid off. If the welcome is overstayed, that leads to them not being able to find a suitable position once laid off. True. Now, as I explained, unfortunately, we have to lay off staff under risk management times. And believe me, it's done very humanely and friendly. This backdoor with garbage bins has been addressed. Also, take a look at how people are being laid off in the West. Some doors close, other doors open. It's a never-ending cycle. It's like a toddler that never grows up and needs to be cared for by a guardian. Please voice sense to your listeners. As for pilots, so surprised to hear complaints. They make so much money that they can live in luxury. They can live in luxury for a couple of years while looking for another job. True again. These guys should be more responsible about job security rather than get drunk after each flight and do things as they do, as per your crew mentioned. As your crew mentioned, crew video you mentioned. Okay. So if you could please voice that it makes no sense to end life because of job loss. That means they confirm that someone has died. Okay. Life is the most precious thing that we have. By doing so, it's rather an escapement of the reality than the real deal. You say on your channel that life is harsh. Well, it is indeed. One should fight for it and value it rather than end it out of the comfort zone. Worst is yet to come. So there's so much mess in the industry. Thank you for your time. Let me know your feedback. I cannot provide you any intra-company news, but voice your questions if you have to. This is a friendly message and you can discard it. It is totally under your discretion. I got to know about your channel a day ago. I really like your work. What you say makes sense to an open-minded person. This one is, hello, I saw your YouTube channel. Wanted to know if you're offering service for job hunting. See, the reason I'm addressing this is I do not offer guaranteed jobs. I do not offer, you give me cash, I'll give you a job. Nobody on this planet can do that unless he's doing like in India or something like that. As far as I know, in Dubai, nobody does it, at least legally. And I do not take cash from people. Even during these desperate times, people are like, Loy, I'll pay you money. Can you guarantee me a job? No, absolutely no. How many times do I have to tell you? I guide people through the loopholes of the system how to get a bloody job. And there is no one size fits all. Every individual is different. Every individual is different. And it takes a lot of work. So I hope this is very clear to you, because I don't know, people are expecting a click of a finger and I achieve magic. It doesn't work that way, man. Okay. This is another message that I got from a businessman. I messaged you here because if I do on a YouTube lease, there can be a problem. Basically, the issue here is they are getting money. That is, UAE is getting money. Once again, it's through black money, dictators, drug cartels, mafia, and the usual suspect, Dawood Ibrahim. The first question that will go in my mind is, how the fuck do you know that? Okay. I spoke with the Emirati pilot with Emirates that goes to my gym. I've censored the name of his gym. Maybe he's the owner of the gym. He said he has been laid off for 2 months and is permanently laid off now. So Emiratis are being affected too. And that is very true. I've received messages from Emiratis who have lost their jobs. Emiratis are also having a tough time. Okay. Also, another big problem that even the police are allowing prostitution. Okay, they're literally everywhere, especially in the malls now. They approach you, especially Gora, small talk until the business proposal comes out. See, sex, drugs, alcohol, it's everywhere. This is a necessary evil and it's everywhere. And prostitution is the oldest career in this world, oldest profession. So this will continue. And in Dubai, it is there. I mean, why are we acting like, oh, wow, it's there? And we are looking at, Goras. In fact, I got this video, but I chose not to put it. There was an Eastern woman. This is before the COVID lockdown. Eastern woman, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And she was like, hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm looking for a job. I'm ready for anything. She was wearing simple clothes. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll do anything. And I'll offer you extra services if you need. Really? I'm not joking, actual. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Beautiful girl, beautiful. So, why do you think a woman would opt for that? It's because she has no other choice. If she were to work as a cook or cleaner, she'll get $200, $300 maybe a month in Dubai. But if she does maybe prostitution, all that, maybe she'll get $1,000 a day. In fact, there is this, if you Google search, it has been going in WhatsApp groups. Australian, I think, race car driver, female, she has opted to go into porn. Okay. And her videos, my group has been bombarded with her videos. Really hot girl, really hot. Now, and she has put there, my father is approved of me getting into prostitution. Now, people are like, which father would do that? Man, she's a grown-ass individual. She's a grown-ass girl. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Who is there to judge? I mean, if tomorrow my daughter grows up and she says, Dad, I want to get into prostitution or I want to get into porn, what can I do? She's grown up. What do you want me to throw her out of the house? Fine, it's your life. You do whatever the fuck you want, as long as you're not doing drugs, as long as you're not doing into underworld or something. Like if it's a legal career or whatever, you do your thing. You stay out of my house. You do whatever the fuck you want. Don't bring your shit in my house. My job as a father is to help her grow. Once she grows up, she's an adult. She does her own thing. So anyway, they are working girls. Even say that movement at any time is no problem because police look the other way. Yes, I know that for a fact because my friend works in the police. He has told me as long as nobody complains, you do your own shit, you do it quietly. I don't judge people, but some say they're out of work, no way out here and there. In fact, many of you will be surprised to know many girls are actually, they are offering services by sending nude pics and videos without showing their face if you pay money. This is now become business by how they earn. This country can't succeed unless things change, drastically change. Quit holding and jailing people for financial issues. Even Maktoum has defaulted several times. Get some sort of affordable permanent residency scheme. Get some legitimate investments and legitimate markets here, not frauds. Well, it's very easy to say, very difficult to do. In fact, here's an information that I'll give you, but don't quote me on this, and do your own homework. One guy who got in touch with me, booked my services. This is what he told me, that he has a loan with the bank. I will not mention the amount because then people will start taking advantage. He has a loan with the bank. He approached the bank and said, I'm planning to resign or something like that. I don't know what he told the bank. What he told me is that he has a loan to pay with the bank. I'll not give the amount, but his end of service benefits and his overall gratuity will be adjusted, not the full amount. And the bank said, fine, you can pay. We will not give you your end of service benefits. All your credit card, everything will be locked. You pay this amount, surrender it, and you can leave. But then you can never come back, because if you come back, you'll be jailed, or you'll be. This is what he said. Now, I did ask him that. Fuck, then it's damn good. I can take millions of dollars and pay 10,000, and I can leave. He said, no, it doesn't work that way. I don't think so, but I don't know. But they have agreed with me. So he is one guy. Now, I've not given you the name, the nationality, the salary, the amount. I'm not giving you all this because people have a tendency to break the rules, mend the rules, manipulate the system. So, like I'm telling you, I feel this will be done on a case-to-case basis and not for everyone. Okay. I think this is the last or second last. Okay, last three. And I'll also give you one local Emirati sent me. Okay, he says, Loy, I was working, this is not Emirati, this is a guy. I was working for UAE for the past 5 years, 5 months. And for a company called, he was working for Dulsco. I got the end of service benefits. I'll not tell you when he got it. And since I am looking for a job, I was working as a supervisor at Dubai airport. My sister is working for Emirates, and they hired her today and told her not to be disclosed. Your information about Emirates is off hiring. Off hiring is terminating, I think is true. Seeking your help. Now I have no money, no place to stay in UAE, and most of the agencies are fake, charging minimum 300 dirhams with no guarantee. I'm looking for a job. Please help me. Anyway, I communicated with him what has been, so I just thought I'd send you this. Another one. This is the Emirati guy writes to me. His number is also very clearly, he's an Emirati because his number is single digit. The whole thing is one. He's saying, hey bro, you're talking about the UAE on your YouTube channel isn't fair. You see, every single country in this world is doing this. Okay. He is talking about terminations or the recession. India is suffering big time. Totally agree with you. UK is suffering. The airlines has fired many people, more people than Emirates. If you're going to judge, be fair. Don't pick on one country because of one bad experience. I totally agree with you. I totally agree that all the countries are facing bad. All the countries have a problem. UAE, the only reason I speak about UAE is because, I consider UAE as my home. I was there for 40 years of my life. Millions of companies around the world are firing people, especially in India. People are living out on the streets, and it's sad because it's a reality. You should also judge other countries rather than focusing on one. The only reason I focus on UAE is because I was there in UAE 40 years, been there. I've said this so many times before. Okay. And I love UAE, whether you agree, don't agree, believe or don't believe. The UAE is taking care of people, and we are helping other countries. For example, UAE sent India a lot of aid to help, and they have sent money to UK and many other countries. See, UAE has sent money to other countries for a business deal. UAE is not charity. India is also doing it not out of charity. Nobody does charity. US with Donald Trump is not doing anything for charity. UK with its Prime Minister Boris is not doing anything for charity. It's all business and politics. So let's not forget that. So there's nobody doing anyone any favors. And UAE, yes, UAE takes care of its citizens. I totally agree on that. UAE taking care of expats, it's doing what it can, how much it can. Okay. And then again, expats are not saints. I'm telling you this. Expats are not saints. So you should look at other countries and how they are doing, not just bad things, and not just saying bad things because it's not right. I don't hate UAE. I don't hate Sheikh Mohammed. How many times do I have to say this? I agree that UAE might be a bit expensive, not bit, really expensive. But the government hasn't asked for tax from other companies. You're wrong here. The government doesn't ask you direct tax, but it does ask for expense. And by the way, corporate tax is coming out, income tax is coming out. Okay. If anything, if there were in other countries, they would be paying tax, yes, but they offer citizenship and they offer benefits which UAE doesn't offer. So, two sides of the coin. And they wouldn't be making a lot of profit or revenue. The glory days of UAE is over. UAE did offer a lot of benefits, but it's no longer there. Bro, you should start looking at both the sides. I totally agree with you. And I agree with what you're saying. In fact, I think you should have commented this on my YouTube channel so people would know this. Okay. Last but not the least, this video, I was pretty surprised, has been out. Shocking moment where Dubai cop on a hover bike falls out of the sky. I just hope first and foremost is that guy is safe, because this is actually a video that is shot with Dubai police logo at the back. They were testing the whole bike. Now, many of them are laughing about this and joking about this. It's nothing funny. UAE always likes to try modern, futuristic stuff. But I don't think this hover bike or this drone would be a viable option. These are just gimmicks for publicity stunts and for marketing purpose. Okay, guys? So I thought I would share all these updates with you. Let me know what you think. I'll try my best to put it in the timeline. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. This is one more video for you. And keep those updates coming in, because whatever you share, I share them without censoring and I put them as it is. My details I put down below. My Facebook group, WhatsApp group, everything is there. It's filling up fast, so I might have to create another one or maybe close down. So let's get in touch with me if you need my services. This is me signing off. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Don't you hate it when that happens to you? When it does, you need this and this and this. When it happens to me, I always know where to go. When you've got professionals on your side, your problems don't stand a chance. What are you waiting for? Contact them today and let them take care of your problems.